So as part of my 2024 designer handbag collection, I am spacing out all the different designers and giving them their own specific video because, as you all know, I have a bit of a habit and I have a very large collection that'd be a long video. You don't want to sit through it, I don't want to sit through it, so we're just going to be talking about Prada today. But before we get into all that, hey guys, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content. When you ask, well, every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if that's something you're into, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Consider joining our membership. We have an awesome community with an engaged Discord, members meetups, early access to new videos, you name it is literally on the membership. And let's dive into some Prada. Now, first up, I'm going to show you what was quite possibly the most expensive bag in my collection. It wore the crown for a year or two. This is my Prada Esplanade shoulder bag, and I freaking love this thing. So this is done in the Saffiano leather with a nice smooth lambskin here up at the top and on the interior. And this one does feature that thicker guitar strap. And what I love about mine is that it has the D-rings for like tricks and charms. I still really want to get those Prada robots to put on here. And another feature that I absolutely love is the lock mechanism. So this bag features a really huge over-the-top Prada lock here in the beautiful gold, keys, and I've actually carried this while traveling, and this is the perfect travel bag. It is compact. I carry this crossbody across my chest, and it is just phenomenal to travel with. I was actually carrying this when I bought the Gucci Marmont and a lot of other stuff on Passage de Gracia. We're not going to get into that today. Now this bag is absolutely stunning. Like I've said, I was able to get this at the outlet. They had just discontinued it that morning. They showed up, they were originally like $16.90. I think they were marked down to like 11 something at the time before tax. And sadly that Prada outlet is gone, so I won't be able to get deals like that again. But this is my Esplanade bag and I love it. Now when it comes to Prada key holders, I actually have two in my collection, and because Saffiano is so hard wearing, it's actually one of my favorite SLG type leathers, especially from the House of Prada. First up, I have this very ancient 6-key holder. Sadly, my old BMW key ripped the hook out of the top, but in doing so, I also noticed that these hooks were wearing out the inside of the leather, so I have retired this piece and it just kind of chills out in my closet. So after I retired this, I needed a new key holder, right? And LV, oh, we're sold out, we don't have any, so I went back to Prada again. So then I picked up a new 6-key holder, and this, you guys, I've gotten a lot of use out of. It's just done on the exterior in the tessuto nylon, the interior is in the Saffiano leather, and as you all know, Prada is all about their minimal luxury vibes, and this checks all the Prada boxes, and I think it's kind of cute. It's a moment. Now, speaking of Spain, traveling, my husband, I stole this from his closet before I started filming. This is his green phone pouch, and the story with this is kind of funny. So we were at the Prada outlet at La Roca village in Spain, as one does when you're there, and he found this, which is surprising because my husband doesn't spend a whole lot of money on luxury items. He usually just steals or borrows them from my closet, but this he actually bought for himself. I think this was the one time that we used that specific card on the trip, and someone then later tried to buy pizza and turkey, so I don't know if it was Prada's fault or what happened, but I'm really glad he bought this for himself, and I might be stealing it. It's fair. Now, speaking of Prada SLGs, I also have this very ancient card holder. This, I'm pretty sure, is just like made for factory. It's just in like a nice pebbled leather. Super soft, but of course over the years now it's kind of stretched out, so I have to put like multiple cards in a slot to make sure they all don't slide out. But I really like this thing, and it looks like I was last at an arcade, so that's kind of a vibe. Anyway, I do carry this from time to time when I don't really want to carry a handbag and I just kind of want to throw all my cards in one place, throw it in my pocket. It comes in handy for that, but otherwise, I don't know, it's a vibe. I might have to start using it again. So for the last item in this list, we have what is quite possibly one of my most useful Prada pieces, if you will. This is just a nylon clutch. I actually picked this up at the outlet. It couldn't have been more than like $160, maybe $200, but this is what I carried as a rainy day bag before I bought one of my Burberry bags, and it's really come in handy. The interior, beautifully spacious. It's just also lined in nylon, so it's super easy to keep clean, super lightweight, and I've actually traveled with this as like my travel clutch quite a few times. At one point when we were moving to Chicagoland, my husband still lived back home in Indiana. I'd have to fly home on the weekends because I'm not driving that far. So this is what I would take. I would just take my roller suitcase, my Prada clutch, board the plane, and I'd be back in Indiana again in like 45 minutes. It's so easy. Anyway, if you can get your hand on one of these, do it. Sadly, my Prada outlet is gone, so I won't be having that kind of luck again until we travel again, but I've got my money's worth. All right, so that was short, simple, sweet, and to the point. That is my 2024 Prada collection. For the rest of 2024, do I want to add more Prada to my collection? I mean, I wouldn't say no to a Galleria tote. Those are still kind of stunning, especially in some of the fancier leathers, if you will. But that's all I have for now. And until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.